The senior-most minister in Mamata Banerjee's cabinet and Trinamool General Secretary Partha Chatterjee was arrested by the Enforcement Directorate on Saturday in an ongoing investigation in irregular appointments made by West Bengal School Service Commission in state government-run schools. The senior Trinamool Congress minister was grilled for over 27 hours continuously at his residence in Kolkata before being arrested. The ED was at the same time conducting raids in 13 other locations across West Bengal linked to this alleged SSC scam. While conducting raids, the ED seized 21 crores, 20 mobile phones, jewelry and foreign currency which were all unaccounted for from the possession of Partha Chatterjee's close associate Arpita Mukherjee, who also has been arrested by the ED. But what is the SSC scam? The latest headache for the Mamata Banerjee government. The Calcutta High Court ordered a CBI probe in the month of April, following which the CBI has filed 5 FIRs and is looking into the allegations made by the petitioners in the Calcutta High Court and are looking at the larger conspiracy in the SSC scam. However, the ED was the first to arrest Partha Chatterjee, the minister here in West Bengal, in this ongoing investigation to look at the money trail. What kind of money was exchanged in this entire public scam? Where was the money siphoned? Because now the ED has found 21 crores of unaccounted cash from a close associate of Partha Chatterjee. Arpita Mukherjee too has been arrested by the ED. Interestingly, the ED, while conducting raid, has also found in the possession of Partha Chatterjee admit cards from back in 2016 when the SSC recruitment process was underway and he was the education minister back then. Partha Chatterjee also had a role to play in appointing a committee to overlook the recruitment process, to speeden up the recruitment process in 2019 after the panel had expired and the SSC recruitment process was already completed. Then who really is at the helm of this scam? That is what the CBI and ED is looking at, and ED specifically is looking at the money angle. Where did the money come from? Who did it go to? And how was the money exchanged between the people in power in the education department and of course the minister himself who was heading the department? In February earlier this year, the Calcutta High Court set up an inquiry committee headed by retired Justice Ranjit Bagh to look into the complaints of these irregularities that were being made by the SSC candidates who had not secured the government job despite a higher rank. The print has accessed exclusive details of the 68-page document that was submitted before the Calcutta High Court. Now, what this inquiry panel has revealed is absolutely startling. The inquiry panel has stated that right to information was used to manipulate the answer scripts and to increase the ranks of these candidates who were not successful otherwise. The inquiry panel has found out that certain candidates would file an RTI, would get their answer scripts after filing their RTI, the marks would change, and simultaneously after submission of their mark sheets back into the West Bengal School Service Commission, their ranks would be increased and then they would get an illegal appointment letter to be inducted in these schools across West Bengal. The inquiry committee has also revealed in its report that some of these candidates had not even appeared for the SSC examination but had secured government jobs in these schools run by the state government. The inquiry also revealed that how the RTIs would be filed, how signatures of officials would be forged on the illegal appointment letters, and how the letters would be distributed from the West Bengal School Service Commission's new building in Kolkata to these candidates for their appointments into these schools. The Calcutta High Court thereafter, after getting this inquiry report, had ordered a CBI probe into the matter. The CBI, of course, taking up the case, had filed 5 FIRs in this particular case. The ED only came into the picture last month on the 24th of June when they filed 2 FIRs to look into the money trail.
Committee was formed. We along with Justice Bagh to be monitoring us for the proceedings concerned. And the moment we got hold of the records of the probe, we have found there has been massive irregularities as regards the recommendations and appointments are concerned. First of all, it's not only the situation that these appointments and recommendations has been made after the expiry of the panel. This is not the only issue. What we have found over here, person concerned who have never been figuring in the panel has been given appointment. On the since we have already discussed on the earlier occasion that RTI was used as a tool over here. RTI cannot enhance the marks or RTI cannot reduce the marks. RCI at the max can give you the information what is your mark. When we ask the person concerned on inquiry, as per the persons who were selected and subsequently they were kept on hold subsequently, who were selected and they joined in the schools, on inquiry they have told us that they were not aware of any marks even prior to their selection or even after their RTI selection, RTI application. Whether they were less or whether what quantum has increased subsequently, they were not aware of anything. The book under Indian Penal Code of the persons concerned already mentioned that these persons are responsible for the misdeeds and they should be booked under criminal liability. And even there are persons concerned who are to be tested under the civil liability since as per the civil proceedings are concerned for gross dereliction of duty. But there has been offense of 5 persons we have already indicated. And in fact, there was also we have indicated as regard the committee, the Superpower Committee, which was formed on 1st of November 2019 by the erstwhile Education Minister. Now it has been told as per their committee formation is concerned, they are on to going for the proceedings. So they will be looking after proceeding for the upper primary, Group C, Group B. We couldn't understand because Group C, Group D appointments on the very day of formation of a committee has already elapsed. Had Calcutta High Court would not have been would not initiate the proceeding. We cannot come within this light which we are already on as far as the scam is concerned. Had the issues would not have been highlighted on the first day, before the single bench, thereafter also division bench, who directs us to frame up this inquiry team. And only on the basis of this inquiry team, the reports are being handed over to the ED and CBI. Only thereafter they are in a helpful position to proceed also.
The Calcutta High Court first ordered a CBI probe into this alleged scam in April earlier this year, following which the CBI has already filed 5 FIRs and quizzed Partha Chatterjee twice amongst other officials of the State Education Department. The BJP has now launched a scathing attack on the Trinamool Congress over the latest revelations and the cash recovered linked to the SSC scam.
आज जो पश्चिम बंगाल में ईडी की कार्रवाई हो रही है, ये तो मात्र शुरुआत है। हम सब जानते हैं कि जब देश आजाद हुआ, देश के जीडीपी में पश्चिम बंगाल का कंट्रीब्यूशन 30% से ज्यादा होता था और आज मात्र 3% रह गया है। सीपीएम और बाद में पिछले 12 साल से टीएमसी ने पश्चिम बंगाल को लूटा है, पश्चिम बंगाल के युवाओं से उनके अवसर छीने हैं, पश्चिम बंगाल की अर्थव्यवस्था को उनके भ्रष्टाचार के कारण कंगाल किया है और उनके भ्रष्टाचार और घोटाले के कारण ही आज पश्चिम बंगाल का कर्जा बढ़ के 6 लाख करोड़ से ज्यादा हुआ है। शिक्षा घोटाला, सौदा घोटाला, बेसिल घोटाला, सिविक वॉलंटियर्स का घोटाला, मेट्रो डेयरी का घोटाला, मेडिकल घोटाला, लैंड माफिया का घोटाला, अम्फान तूफान का घोटाला, इतना ही नहीं, दार्जिलिंग में जो जीटीए में घोटाले हुए, मैं जिम्मेदारी के साथ ये कह सकता हूं, ईडी और सीबीआई अच्छे से कार्रवाई करें पूरे तथ्य को खंगाले, तो मैं ईमानदारी के साथ ये कह सकता हूं कि टीएमसी के 12 से यानी 1 दर्जन से ज्यादा मंत्री जेल के सलाखों के पीछे होंगे।
But the Trinamool Congress, putting up a brave face, has dismissed all the allegations and steered clear from. But the Trinamool Congress, putting up a brave face, has dismissed the allegations for now.
আমি আবার বলে যাই, যদি কেউ চোর হয়, ডাকাত হয়, তৃণমূল কংগ্রেস স্পেয়ার করে না। আমি নিজের ছেলেদের অ্যারেস্ট করেছি অনেকগুলো। আমি নিজের এমএলএ এমপি কাউকে স্পেয়ার করি না অন্যায় করলে, মিনিস্টারও স্পেয়ার করি না, মাথায় রাখবেন। কিন্তু অযথা আমার গায়ে কালি ছেটানোর চেষ্টা করলে মনে রাখবেন, আলকাতরা কিন্তু আমার হাতেও আছে।
This is Rashide reporting for The Print.